We have a special guest with us today, so let us listen to what he has to say.
Now, where was I with my letter? Dear Reverend Nicholas, how's life in the wastelands? I mean the West Midlands. It's been rather soggy down here in Devon, which, as you know, is awful for my plumage. Life goes on here at St. Leonard's. Reverend Simon continues to adjust well, although we still can't shift his wretched books.
Hello, Gerald.
Oh, hello, Reverend Chris. I wasn't expecting to see you.
Yeah, well, I rather thought as much, yes. What are you doing? What are you up to?
I thought I'd write a letter to Reverend Nicholas. It's important to keep in touch with those that we send away. Send out. I thought I should. What? Would it be mission weekend?
Well, remember, Gerald, I'm impressed.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me.
What do you mean?
Puddings. Mission weekend is when we eat lots of delicious desserts. Now, you did save some for me, like big weed, Reverend Chris. Now, I'm quite partial to cheesecake or sticky toffee pudding.
Just a minute. Hold on, Gerald. Hold on. Yeah, thank you. Hold on, Gerald. Hold on. First of all, I don't remember agreeing to anything of the sort.
What?
And secondly, I think you missed the whole point of Mission Weekend.
Really?
Yes, really. Mission Weekend reminds us about the good news of Jesus and how he wants us to share it with everybody, with those on our doorstep and around the world.
Ah, yes. Witness all over the world. Well remembered, Reverend Chris.
Thank you, Gerald.
I was just testing, you know.
Yes, well, it looks like there's a test for you coming up by the look of things over here. Look, here's your chance to put it into practice. Look over there. Why not tell them about the good news of Jesus?
Wait, Reverend Chris, you're not thinking clearly, are you?
What do you mean?
You really haven't spent much time looking at birds, have
No, not really, no.
you? Yes, and your wife tells me she's very grateful for that. But seriously, Reverend Chris, even if you're not a bird watcher, you must be able to see that we're not the same.
Well, you look pretty similar to me.
No. How did they let you through the vicar factory? I thought they taught you how to observe and analyse. Look at the plumage. Completely different colours and markings. And different species altogether.
Well, you still look pretty similar to me. And more importantly, that's no reason not to tell them the good news of Jesus. Everybody needs to know Jesus, not just those who are similar to us. And it is good to speak about Jesus to those who are like us, but we need to be ready to share God's good news with those who are different from us as well. Do you remember, just as Jesus was about to leave his disciples for the last time, do you remember what he said? He said, go and make disciples of all nations, not just our own.
Fair enough, I suppose. But it all seems a bit of an effort, if you ask me. I'll stick to the pudding side of mission weekend.
Well, Gerald, it's just as well God made an effort, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, Jesus gave up everything so that we could know him. Look, see what it says here in the Bible. The Bible tells us he made himself nothing, taking the very nature of a servant, being made in human likeness, and being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to death, even death on a cross.
Well, okay, I should make an effort, but there are practicalities to consider.
How do you mean? What sort of practicalities?
Well, listen to him.
What's he saying?
I haven't got a clue. It's about as easy to follow as one of those books I read in Simon. It's a completely different language. How on earth can I share God's love with him?
Well, first of all, we can use our actions to show God's love to others. But the good news of Jesus is such good news that we might decide to learn a different language so that we can share it with others. And we might need to understand more about how they live and what they believe and how they think, so that the way we tell them about Jesus makes sense to them. Sometimes we can do that staying here where we are, but God might want us to go and live with them in a different part of the world so that we can show Jesus to them.
Surely not. Can't they make an effort?
Gerald, it's about reaching out to others in the same way that Jesus reached out to us, whatever the cost.
Whatever the cost. Well, okay, fair enough. I do have a few phrases I can start with.
Great, go on, he's still there. By the way, what are those phrases? Which means...
Would you like to share my chocolate cheesecake? Now, you did say some for me, didn't you?
Back to pudding, so I'm right in there. Well, there's a start. There's a possible problem.
What? Doesn't look like chocolate cheesecake to me.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, there wasn't any left over. I'm very sorry. But they are nice biscuits, they say nice on them.
Yeah, well, that's a start.
Anyway, go there. Look, he's coming over in fact. Go and share God's good news with him, the good news of Jesus. And here are your biscuits to share with him. And here's a song to keep you focused on the message rather than the puddings. Off you go.